This episode of Unqualified is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. On the drive to and from my parents' house in Washington State, we almost always stop at two particular McDonald's, one in Salem, Oregon, and another in Eureka, California. At the moment, we are in the parking lot of the Salem location, and I just finished a Big Mac and fries. Even though we are just passing through, I appreciate the familiarity and feeling of community. The other day, I was looking through my mother-in-law's photo album and came across a photo where she and her friends are standing in front of a McDonald's wearing their cheerleading uniforms. I usually call my mother-in-law New Mom, but her name is Marcia. Under the photo, Marcia had written a note, and I talked her into letting me read it here. San Bernardino, California. I have so many memories of this McDonald's over the years. My father took me there on what I think was opening day. What a thrill it was as a young girl to order a chocolate shake, hamburger, and French fries. Then there was the time when my cousin Hinda and I were given a tour and allowed to take dill pickles by the cupful out of a huge barrel. We must have eaten 100 pickles each. Everyone in my family knows the story of how I accidentally missed the ketchup container and dipped a fry into my milkshake. Now when I dip fries in my shake, it's on purpose. I remember when I was 12 years old, my mother and my cousin Noel Novak, Larry's brother, picked me up from dance class, and we went for dinner to celebrate Noel's graduation from high school. Years later, when I was in high school, we would go to McDonald's every Friday night after the football game. I wish you could see this photo. Marcia couldn't remember if they won the game that night, but everyone is smiling as if they did. Wherever your local McDonald's is, there's nothing better than that wonderful feeling of community. Well, maybe that feeling is tied with eating a Big Mac. McDonald's, I'm loving it. What would be worse? See those ones over there? A bowling pin? One of those pineapple candlesticks? Or the candelabra thing? Or one of those...
To sit on or in my dick hole?
To sit on in your anus
with my
hole.
dick hole. Wait, can we say dick hole on your show?
Yeah, do men call their anus a dick hole?
It's the anus is the pussy of the man's butt.
So therefore...
Medically speaking, that's the medical term.
You call it a dick hole.
I call my dick hole a dick hole. That's slang.
You know, I like it that it's a more sort of receptive, part of the anatomy than, say, like a rejective part of the anatomy, which I think, the poop comes out of. You're sort of like, I'm going to accept the candelabra. I'm going to accept the bowling pin. I'm going to accept things that penetrate my body.
Bottle rockets, Roman candles. Steve Jobs' skull. I fit up there one time on a tour at the Apple sweatshops in China. They had Steve Jobs' skull on a mantle.
Wait a minute.
And I threw it off the suicide net. It bounced up and went back in my bee.
But in your dick hole.
In my dick hole.
But wait, so then what do you call your...
That is a true story that is completely 100% accurate.
It bounced off the suicide net.
It bounced off the suicide net at the Apple sweatshops, and it just ricocheted, bing, boom, 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 right up my ass.
So... Okay, wait, but okay.
And then I came out with the iPhone 7. True story. Ask Wozniak.
What do you call your urethra hole then?
That's the dick hole.
Oh, that is a dick hole. So yeah. I'm sorry. I was going off the idea that a man had sort of one hole down there, but you know what?
Several. I have several.
You do.
The piercings alone.
This is my own. I'm flawed educationally. I grew up in the Northwest. We didn't have much sex ed.
Really? The Northwest? I thought you guys are just banging. There's hippies and, You're just listening to Stone Temple Pilots cutting down trees.
Oh, for sure.
Spoon Man,
But
the
nobody
Spoon Man
told us
slapping
about
away the spoons on his
Spoon Man.
Spoon Man. Spoon Man.
Well, you listen to a lot of 311 too, right, Anna? I think
That's
Eric
from-
likes
from
Eric likes
Nebraska.
Eric likes 311.
I love 311.
I love 311 too.
Yeah, I can
But
tell.
after their third album, the one that made it big,
Yeah. Self-titled?
I wrote them.
No, you did not.
I wrote them a letter that was not very nice.
Oh, really? You were talking shit.
A little
Do
bit.
they still have the
because
letter?
They haven't written me back
Did they
yet.
write? Yeah. Did they write a song about you?
They were like, "Fuck that bitch from Seattle."
I remember that song. I never knew the reference. I didn't know what they were talking about.
What did you write in the letter? What did you say to me?
I just said how disappointed I was that I thought they lost their creative way.
Wow. That's very articulate. That's a very articulate
If I
man.
got that letter, I would be devastated. Thank God I started out with all the classics of Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, and 4, so no one is writing me with their disappointment letter. But yeah, no, I remember seeing 311 in the early days. But
But don't you think comedy's harder than drama? Like, you are very, very good at what you do. You're very, very talented. And I
Thanks.
think comedy.
That is really
don't
nice
you
of you
think
to say.
comedy is like, I think way less people can do what you do than if you did a dramatic role. I feel like we honor drama more than comedy, but I'm like, comedy's way harder.
I
There's
know.
way less people that can do comedy.
We talk
Wow.
about this a lot, and I think that it has to be the embracement of the idea of making an ass out of yourself.
The embracement of the perpetuity of the black man in
the
society.
society.
Salam alaikum, my sister. But I feel like they're.
No, it is.
Who's your competition?
Fucking no one.
Nobody.
No. That's not true at all. But
I think you're a phenomenal talent.
but so is this a takeover? Because
No, I just wanted to say
is
that.
this like a compliment takeover? Because
No,
I want to
you know what?
compliment you.
I'm not. I'm a little bit.
Jaded?
No.
Can
Well,
I put
maybe,
other words in your mouth? Bisexual. Complicated.
Leper. I have the Zika. I'm patient 0.
I'm so glad you're here.
You're not expecting, are you? What was I talking about? No, I just think you're great.
Oh, thanks.
that's
Well,
all
I
I
think
said.
you're great too. But you're right though that I do think that
But I think that comedy is
it's a tough.
under. I don't know, underappreciated. But I think, like, when's the last time an Academy Award for Best Picture went to a comedy? Never.
I'm trying to think of that right now.
I think that's what I was going to say. I think it's Annie
Annie
Hall,
Hall.
right?
Nice.
Wait, wasn't
Alex,
Tootsie
nice, sir.
Tootsie won Best Picture, didn't
Did
it?
Tootsie win Best Picture?
I thought so. Maybe it was just Dustin Hoffman for Best Actor.
But you're right. No, we
I
celebrate.
think Annie Hall is probably
The
the one
last
and only.
one.
I don't even think anything before.
And
it
is
come
that
before
even
Cassie,
like
can you look that up?
It is. By,
It's comedic,
a
but it's like a dramedy.
Right.
As every a straight comedy. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
I'm going to now ask you a series of questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is your least favorite word?
I mean, I don't know. I think I like them all. Ooh, it does have to be an English word.
No.
It could just be phonetics.
Yep.
Fark.
What is your favorite word?
Apparently, also fark. I actually turned my toot around on that fake word. That fake Dr. Seuss bullshit I just made up.
What turned you?
What are you listening to,
What,
Pantera? What do you got in those headphones?
What
She's just like death metal just raining into her
what
eardrums.
turned you on?
Big tits and a fat ass booty.
What
and a
turned
wet
you
pussy and a dick and an asshole. I don't know.
What sounds or noise do you love? What sounds or noise do you hate? What is your favorite?
Garuga.
What is your favorite?
I licked this microphone more times than I meant to.
What is your favorite curse word?
What are you listening to? Crash Test Dummies?
What profession other than your own would you like?
There was a girl who something went to bird marks all over her body.
And she said,
That's some Canada shit, right?
Why are you looking at me like that?
You're almost to Vancouver.
Hey, man.
What's up?
I'm from Edmonds, Washington.
How far is that from Canada? 2-3 minutes tops.
I'm trying to ask you these questions from the actor's studio.
I don't
As we
mind
were-
stealing bread.
This is going to be the only time, Eric Andre, that you're going to be asked these fucking questions.
No, I'm an open book. I'm spread eagle. Ask me anything.
Oh, you are looking incredibly sexy, Spread Eagle.
Thank you very much.
My sweet husband is upstairs putting our son to bed.
Now wake that little boy up. He's got to hear this. How old is he?
He's about to turn 4.
Wake him up.
What?
You got to make that kid strong. You're going to make him weak by putting him to bed.
This really is a takeover, huh?
My dad did sleep deprivation, and look how I turned out.
Boca Raton.
And Boca Raton.
We're
Okay, sorry,
going to-
go ahead.
Okay. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh, female body inspector.
You mean like TSA?
TSA.
So, like,
TSA.
what,
Male
$9.50 an hour?
$9.50 a week.
Sergeant Andre, I'm sorry I carried this pocket knife through security.
Oh, is it like a sexy porn
You're
TSA?
gonna have to inspect me, I guess, in private.
Okay, I got gonorrhea, but I guess I will.
But I'm also with my mom, my dad, and my 8 kids.
I'm fucking both your parents tonight.
That would be so hot. What profession would you not like to do?
Who would you rather have sex with, your mom or your dad? Gun to your head.
Okay, all right.
Gun to
Okay,
your fucking
now
head.
this is a takeover.
No,
Okay,
gun to your head.
You know
You have
what?
to check. You have to
I
pick.
thought-
You have to check. You have to pick.
I-
Chickadee chop, chip, chop, chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Bare Naked Ladies had a lot of hits. They're fantastic. Riddle me that.
How do you think they came up with that lyric? Chickadee, what was it again?
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. And, oh man, that was a bad fucking lyric.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, but I guess
They are
a
bigots.
CH
They are racists.
They are?
The Bare Naked Ladies deserve to apologize to the entire continent of Asia.
Are you ready to do some improvs?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, you didn't finish asking me questions.
Well, you weren't really answering them.
You need to wake up your son because I'm about to raise that child as my own. I'm
Would
about
you
to adopt him. And I'm
please?
calling child services on you, and I'm getting him removed from the building.
Thank God.
Because this place is danger city everywhere.
I know.
This is unfit.
I know, you're right. My mom's
just a
ceramic
whirling
swans
Your mom's ceramic
and
swans.
the wedding gifts that I got
Whirling
from
Hall of Knives.
other people. You're right. Yep. Okay. All right. Do you
What
want
do
one
you
more
do when
question or do you
people
want
can't-
improv?
What do you do when people go to you like, yo, where do I know you from? What do you say? You're like, oh, where'd you go to high school? Huh? How do you command a role?
No,
Or do
you know what?
rattle off your resume?
I used to be like, oh, I don't know. But now I feel a little
say
more
you-
impatient.
you
Now
dish
I'm
it
a little
out?
bit more like, well, I'm an actress.
Yeah, but then they're going to want to know. They're
That's
like,
right.
yeah, but what
What are you in?
And then you feel like a schmuck rattling off your
Totally.
IMDb page.
But then I do it. I say, well, I make a lot of really stupid movies that 14-year-old boys like. So I don't know. Yep. Like spoof movie. I don't know. And gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, but they want
the-
specifics. They always want specifics, right?
Yeah, and then it's like scary movie. Oh, I don't like scary movies. No,
Yeah.
I'm like no. Well, no, it's
And
a
you're like, I'm
it's a
late to my
comedy.
connecting
It's,
flight. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a movie. I'm on a show.
Who do
called-
you get confused with? Are they ever like, no, I remember you were in European road trip. And they're like, no, that wasn't. They're like, yeah, that's you.
When I was younger, I got a Mina Suvari and on two rare occasions that I will totally cherish, Britney Spears.
I get Macy Gray. Try to walk away and I
Let's
stumble.
stumble.
And I try to walk away and I stumble.
Do you do a pretty good pratfall?
I sure do.
That would be a pretty good way out of it. To just be like, I'm so sorry. Like, or if you could like somehow secretly like take some Ipecac syrup, so you just suddenly start vomiting all over the place.
I always carry around an
little bit
old-timey 19th century apothecary bottle of Ipecac wherever I go, just so I can projectile vomit. And I have a phosphate and a malt and all the old-timey liquids that...
Okay, now before we get into improvs, I got to know, are you single? What are you doing?
I'm gay for pay.
All right, but come on, throw me a bone.
I'm hanging out with a nice young lady.
All right.
Wait, tell me about this nice thing. This nice lady.
This nice thing.
You said
Tell
thing.
me about this nice thing. They call a lady. You had like a weird Italian accent for like 5 seconds too. Telling me about this nice thing. When I came to this country, I wanted to hear and see all the beautiful things from Sicily. And my grandmother said, ask Eric about the nice things. And she gave me her favorite carbonara recipe. And then she died. My Italian accent sounds like Count Chocula. I'm really
I know, but I love the button at the end of the story. That was so good.
Yeah.
Was it like cholera or
Cholera? Oh yeah. Well, Grandma
what's
died
an old?
of
Yeah. What
consumption or something that's not a real disease. Zika, actually, she was patient zero.
No, but what I really want to know that when you meet a girl, if she doesn't know who you are, I mean, does she know who you were before?
I carry an iPad and I press play on my.
But here's the thing:
acting reel.
Do they know your character? Do they know it?
Do they know my shtick? Do
they know your shtick?
Not all the time. No,
they don't. No. So what about this nice little thing you're dating right now?
I'm meeting these girls off Tinder, Craigslist, LinkedIn.
Seriously?
No. Well, I mean, I think that's what a date is, right? Getting to know somebody.
Way to be vague.
Did your mom really make those?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Eric Andre. This is the first time I've told a guest to fuck off before Sim.
Yes, it's true. Before me.
I wear that with a badge.
Fine. Yeah. Be protective.
I wear that with
Be protective of your privacy, you fucking asshole. Okay.
I'm dating a nice girl. I'm hanging out. I just started hanging out with a nice girl.
Okay. Looks like you're bullshitting. Hi, nice girl. I hope you listen to this. Seems like he really likes you. Okay, so
her name is Macy Gray. I do.
okay, all right. So, are you ready for the first of a few improvs?
Yes, my nipples are rock hard.
Good. Okay. Now listen. I'm only
Are you
going to
gonna have another kid?
Oh God!
Why don't you just crack them out?
Why is
Octomom
this
it up.
like take over, man? I got to tell you,
Because
I don't.
your husband is a
know.
hunk.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. Your guys got
True.
great genes.
Go on. Wait. Back it up. What part did you meet? Like, back it up to the second part of the first part that you said. You know, the part where
you guys are a handsome couple.
that
Got
wasn't
great
very
DNA. Start cranking those little fuckers out. Assemble an army.
it's so.
You got to fill this house. You're gonna do a house with 3 people. How many rooms you got in here? 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms in here. Fill them up. These 6 kids in this room. Fill them up to the top.
Easy peasy for a man to say.
No, I know. Was it hard giving birth? My friend gave birth, and I go, "What did it feel like?" She goes, "She's from the Bronx." She was like, "Felt like I shit a watermelon out of my pussy." I'm like, "Oh my God." Her words, not mine.
No, but it actually feels worse than that. It feels like.
Can I say pussy? I'm sorry.
You can say pussy.
like
I
the
love
B-word?
that's one of my.
Are you crying?
No, it feels like someone is simultaneously stabbing you
my
in the
God.
back while you have a horrible case of food poisoning. So you're nauseous and someone's stabbing you in the back and your whole body is like shuddering
my
in a
God.
shakedown of pain. And I feel like I
So
have
are you like one and done, or are you like no more?
No, I would love more, but you just have to be. That pain
It's something
should
else.
not go unacknowledged,
Right.
And I've always prided myself on a high pain threshold, and I didn't scream.
Did you do drugs?
Eventually, but
Yeah.
Cedars-Sinai was having a crazy birth thing, like when they were having over 35 births
Whoa.
a day.
Births are
so
in.
they didn't have like a room for me.
Oh my
So
God, you're just in
everyone's
the
like,
hallway?
people are exactly
Oh
people
my
are giving
God, what a
birth in the
nightmare.
hallway, whatever.
You're
But
signing scary movie DVDs.
yes.
And stuff. People taking Snapchats with you.
and Chris kept saying like, "Honey, I'm so impressed." But it was sweet because my husband was like, "I'm so impressed that you're not screaming." But what he didn't know was that I couldn't even gasp a breath.
Yeah.
To
Are
be
men
able
just
to
like dumb
scream.
lummox
No.
cavemen? Hey, babe, you're doing really good. Are you like, you're so fucking unnecessary. Get away from me.
Yes,
You should have pepper sprayed him.
But no, but they were so. But he would like. He was also so proud of. I don't know. I know. I don't not to get gushy, but he was really proud. So now I can never scream again. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Warby Parker. Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and the lofty goal of creating boutique quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. Sunglasses, with or without a prescription, start at $95 and, just like eyeglasses, are available through their home try-on program. You just choose 5 pairs and see which ones you like. I was surprised by how quickly they arrived, which presented me with the immediate problem of deciding which ones to keep. I loved all of them, so you can guess what happened. And not only can you feel good about how cool you look, you can also feel good knowing that for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need through partnerships with nonprofits like Vision Spring. Offering eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams, Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores. So put your FSA or HSA dollars to good use on Warby Parker prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams. Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/unqualified. That's warbyparker.com/unqualified. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by ZocDoc. Who gets excited about trying a new restaurant that has 2 out of 5 stars? When it comes to finding healthcare, don't ratings matter even more? ZocDoc is a free app where you can compare doctors, read reviews from real patients, and even make same-day appointments. When I finally called to reschedule my dentist appointment, I was told that my dentist had been retired for nearly 3 years. In my defense, parking was a nightmare. Through ZocDoc, I found a new dentist who had great reviews, took my insurance, and whose office was actually within walking distance. I was also able to book an appointment instantly without talking to a receptionist who made me feel guilty about not having my teeth cleaned for 3 years. My new dentist didn't make me feel guilty either, and only suggested I floss a little more often. Whether you need a primary care physician, dentist, dermatologist, psychiatrist, eye doctor, or other specialist, ZocDoc makes healthcare easy. Now is the time to prioritize your health. Go to ZocDoc.com/unqualified and download the ZocDoc app. Sign up for free and book a top-rated doctor who might be available as soon as today. That's ZocDoc.com/unqualified. You are in Rancho Cucamonga.
I was.
You're coming back from a baby shower.
Oh, this is a scenario.
Yeah.
This is like an algebra question?
Yeah.
There's
basically.
a train going 35 miles
I'm
per
your Uber driver.
Okay. I got arrested at Rancho Cucamonga, so that's what I thought you were going to talk about.
Did you really get arrested there?
Really? Oh, shit. Sorry.
Seriously?
Do you want me to change the location?
Is this a funny story before we get into this?
Yeah, I got arrested doing taping the show. doing a prank for the show.
Shit, I'm
Rancho
sorry.
Cucamonga.
What happened?
Thanks for bringing that up. It was really traumatizing.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it.
It was like the goddamn Shawshank Redemption in there for me. No, I was in jail for a night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was all right.
What'd you do?
The mayor was speaking. I went to a town hall meeting, and the mayor was speaking, and I ran up to the podium, and I was like, vote for me for class president, and I'll put beer in the water fountains and cameras in the girls' locker rooms. Woo, don't tase me, bro. And they were like, there was like 20 sheriffs.
And they arrested you?
Well, I told the cop my name was John Coltrane. And he was like looking up John Coltrane, and he's like, you're not coming up in the database, Coltrane. And then, so I got arrested. I got disturbing the peace, and what was the other one? Lying to the cop, telling him my name was John Coltrane.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really,
what is wrong?
really not worth it. It was super not worth.
All right,
it was super not worth not being allowed in Canada for a couple years.
Well, okay, so wait. All right, if you were to choose a city of your choice where you're coming back
What was
from...
the Rancho Cucamonga thing?
Well, I'm going to be your Uber driver, and you're coming
cool.
back from a baby shower.
Okay.
Hey, are you Eric?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your Uber. It's Shauna.
Hey, what's up, Shauna?
Hey, where are you going tonight?
69 Avenue.
Okay, so I'm going to plug that in 69 what avenue? Or like
Yeah, it's,
that?
the
Wait,
corner
where is
of
that?
420 Street and 311 Place.
Okay, that's not really coming up on my computer. You were supposed to actually plug in the address that you wanted to go to before you actually called me.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop.
Okay, do you want to head like what? Where are you headed? Like Hollywood or what? Or
I'm
like...
headed up. I just want to like go up in the sky. Oh shit! Dad just got busted by his own son. T-Rex. He gave Dad the T-Rex sound. He's like a velociraptor. Just fucking tearing through Fruit Loops boxes and shit.
Come say hi. Come say hi.
He's peeing in your V8 right now. Well, you getting a little cameo in here, bro?
No, I just was really just, hey, how you guys doing? Anyways, no, I left the boy upstairs.
Take that shirt off. See, let's see what you're working with, baby.
I left the boy upstairs, but I was coming to find this because that's why.
You're trying to strangle him.
I
get it.
I'm not gonna. It's a
Whip.
strangle.
I'm sorry, whip.
Yeah, it's an Ethernet cord. Anyways, this stuff's really complicated. Mike, I need your help. No, I'm joking. How you doing, man? Really good. I'm good. I don't mean to bust in. I just wanted to pop by.
We were
Oh,
in the
baby.
middle of something.
I always
and
love.
you-
No. Listen, honey. I'm an Uber driver named Shauna.
Oh.
And he's not really giving me straight
Wait,
directions.
what's the farthest you
I'm
guys have
gonna-
got with each other?
I'm gonna call.
Cards on the table.
I'm gonna call my boyfriend
Third base?
Brad.
Oh, Brad? Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit. Wait.
Brad.
Oh shit. Hey.
I'm with this creepy passenger, and he's not telling me where he wants to go. He keeps saying that he wants to go to like 420 Avenue or
It's
69.
Uber. You're supposed to talk to him through your phone.
Oh, hey,
Your hair smells pretty. You could be a model.
honey,
What's your address? That's
I'm
where I want to go.
starting to feel a little bit nervous.
I usually just lurk around the docks. You got any pickle chips?
Sounds like
You got any sun chips
Hey.
back here? That's my vice. You got any ointments for me gums? Get back here, Dad. Your son's falling off the staircase right now. What are you doing? I'm calling child services.
Chris just booked it.
He's doing cartwheels off the stove.
okay. So I'm pretty much not gonna drop you off at your original location.
They called me
okay?
Gums McGee. Just drop me off in the alleyway that you can't get out of. Hurry. I got an audition for the Vagina Monologues later. If
Oh
you...
my god, I love that show so much. I saw it the first time I went to New York.
Oh, he was fantastic. And then I saw Rent, Mamma Mia, and Wicked. And
Oh
I
my
had a
god! So
crazy
you actually
time.
really love like female-driven
I
programs.
stood on that TKTS line for 2 hours in the cold, and I froze my little nips off.
I
And
feel
now
like you're a feminist in hiding, even
am.
like hiding behind a super creep.
I'm Gloria Steinem in Jerry Sandusky's body.
Okay, I guess this improv is now over because I'm gonna drop you off.
Okay, fucking tight. I'm gonna fucking squirt.
Can you give me a 5-star? If you give me 5 stars, I'll give you 5 stars.
Can I Venmo you 5 stars? I'm fucking horny. Am I doing this right? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, now
I'm on a fake talk show that comes on at 4 a.m. during boner commercials. So
which is fucking brilliant.
By the way, it is my it's my favorite show.
So fucking great.
Yes,
no, it is.
Bring it.
It really
on.
is.
Give it to me.
Adult
Thank
Swim
you.
on Fridays at midnight.
Yes.
It's so fucking good.
Thank you.
Is it weird? I mean, you clearly are a host. I was about to ask a dumb fucking question. Is it weird being a host?
Yeah.
Like how?
No. I mean, no, it's
You
fine.
have to like ask other people questions.
Yes.
And then you kind of freak them out.
Are you like the black sheep of your family, or are your family? Is everybody in your family like a goofball? I feel like people from Washington are so nice. They're like almost Canadian.
They're you know.
Did you get along with your parents?
See, this is you twisting this shit around to get on me. I was going to ask you the same question.
Yeah.
Are you the dark horse of your family?
I am the white lightning of my family. I'm the white pony. I'm heroin. I'm the heroine of my family.
Are your parents ever embarrassed? Because my parents are all the time.
No.
Of course they are. Yeah.
Are they very conservative?
They're very liberal politically, but they're very conservative.
Like buttoned up.
Yeah, like my mom, you know, she really wanted me to be a virgin till I got married.
No,
like
really?
Yeah.
Are they very religious?
No, but that's the oddest
Your
part.
mom's not religious, yet
And
she wanted you to be a virgin until your wedding day.
Yep. I know. But and at the same time, she never wanted me to depend on a man financially. So it was, I don't know, very, very complicated, confused messaging that I got. That's why I dress like a child.
No.
And I act like a whore.
Stop.
But I have the intellect of a stallion.
What are you talking about? Talking about acting whore. Lies.
Oh, golly. Okay.
What's the farthest you ever got with a guy?
I'm
a virgin.
Yeah.
I'm saving it for divorce.
Saving it for divorce. And then you're going to like bone your ex.
I'm going to bone my divorce lawyer.
Ooh, I got a couple of good ones in my pocket.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been divorced before?
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
This is numero 2?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know. I'm an
going for 4.
experienced lady.
What happened to the first one? Let's tell all. Spread eagle.
Ooh.
Was the first one an actor? Should I know this?
No.
Vincent
no,
Price.
You should know that. No. Yeah.
Vincent Price. Mario Batali.
I just thought I met some, I was always a monogamous person with like, I kind of wanted it, A, checked off the list. B, I was never great at hooking up with people because I don't think I'm a very good lover, and I was incredibly self-conscious of my body. So
Why did you just drink?
Well, I mean, I did, but then I would run away.
Even drunk, you felt like nervous?
Totally. Then I would run away. Yep. Run, right back to my dorm room.
What about Xanax?
Wasn't happening in my part of the country at that time.
That's not true. That's a lie.
I guess I didn't have the right hookups.
I
needed to call Boca Raton.
Yeah, you need to go to Florida. The pill-popping capital of the world.
No, I just was like, no.
So you got married right away, right out of college.
Well, no, I dated somebody for a long time. We ended up getting married, and
Vincent D'Onofrio.
How did you?
I'm like the Long Island medium. If you have Vincent in your name, I'm like a Long Island Vincent medium.
What else do you see in me?
What? Wait. You dated for a long? I will answer
Time.
that. And then you got
How
married.
did you know?
Time. That's what I was gonna. It's like I
And
can
then-
see it.
And then I did. How did
It's
you
like
know
a
that? That is so
vision.
weird. And you probably know what sign he was.
Vincent.
Astrological sign.
Aries.
So close.
Scorpion.
Well, I'm a Sagittarius, so you got that right.
And he's a Cancer.
So close. Oh my God, that's so weird. You know me so well.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I think I'm nervous.
Are you?
Don't
be nervous. Do you want some Pepto?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Pepto is...
I want some goulash.
Can we talk about overrated foods at some point?
Do you cook?
I do like to cook, and I went to Prague, and I ate some goulash. That was like 3 brags.
What was the first?
In a row.
What's your favorite city?
Pretty much. When I went to Prague was my favorite city.
I had sex outside of a castle in Prague.
Super hot.
It was tight.
But out in the cold?
Out in the cold.
Oh.
With nuts.
Who?
Icicles.
Who is
dripping off my pubic hair?
Who is agreeing to this?
Vincent Price.
I'm imagining some poor gal sort of slammed up against a cold.
It was her. It was
her
suggestion.
Wall.
She motivated it. It was her idea.
And it lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes, and she's now has a scarred back for life.
No. It was nice. We were dating, and it was fun.
All right, we're gonna explore this more.
My clothes were a mess.
Were you able to go back to a hostel at least afterwards, or a tent?
We just went right back in the bar across the street and kept drinking.
And then were you able to take her back to at least a warm bed where she could cover up at some point?
No, that wasn't having sex with a 19th century orphan. I was this is my girlfriend at the time. She was we're in Prague. I don't know, we're drunk. She's let's fuck outside, outside of this castle.
Because it is a gloomy,
it's
creepy
Count Dracula.
city.
Yeah. No, it's gnarly. It's beautiful.
You had an odd ex that she was this city turns me on with its gloom and darkness. And, well, I don't know. I guess maybe now I'm getting turned on by my own voice, too. But anyway. Okay,
we
so...
69 outside, too. It was
I hope upright. Vertical.
Vertical. Well, it was a human wheel. We just wheeled down the castle stairs.
Okay.
It's very painful.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by State Farm. And in honor of their surprisingly great auto insurance rates, I'm going to tell you about a particularly surprising day on set. It takes me a long time to read a script. For almost every line of dialogue, I will stop to figure out why my character would say it, how it fits in the conversation, and how it's going to come out of my mouth. Between the lines, there are larger chunks of text which describe everything else happening in the scene. Maybe what a room looks like, what characters are wearing, and what they're doing. As I often underestimate how long everything in my life takes, I know I can make up some time by reading those larger chunks a little faster. I got the script for Overboard about 6 months before we started production. I read it in my warm living room, wearing comfortably warm clothes, sipping from a warm mug of tea. Somehow, it never occurred to me that when you jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean, the water is surprisingly cold. And it doesn't get any warmer on take 2. Here at Unqualified, we love State Farm because they provide coverage that meets your needs at a surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Osea. Wondering what to gift your friends and family this holiday season? Female founded over 25 years ago by a mother and daughter team, Osea's award-winning cleansers, serums, face moisturizers, and body products give you the results you want. Skin that looks and feels amazing. I recently got to try Osea's new body butter, which, like their now famous Undaria algae body oil, transforms dry skin without being greasy, has the same incredible scent, and leaves your skin soft, smooth, and healthy looking. If my experience is any indication, you can count on your partner giving you a lot of compliments. This holiday season, stock up and share your new favorite clean skincare and body care with your friends and family. Unqualified listeners get 10% off your first order with promo code ANNA at OseaMalibu.com. You'll get free samples with every order, and orders over $50 get free shipping. Gifting is always easier if you start early, so head to OSEAMalibu.com. Use code ANNA. So now we're going into our second improv. Are you ready?
Yo, yeah.
All right.
Baby.
All right. I'm going to need you to focus.
What's that?
So my name's...
I'm gassy. Straight up.
That's fine. You've been on a general meeting before, right? With CEO, whatever.
Oh, I mean...
studio executives
I know,
and whatever.
3 execs at MySpace.
Great.
That I can get you in touch with.
Perfect. So
So let's commit.
I'm Karen Sarducci. I'm the CEO of Imaginarian Studios.
Okay.
And I've called you in for a general meeting because I just think you're brilliant. So we'll go from here. Anyway, my assistant Donovan will call you in.
Eric. Hi, I'm Donovan. How are
Hey, Donovan.
you? You ready to see Karen now?
Jesus
She's
Christ,
ready to see you.
you're handsome. Sure.
Right this
Well,
way.
I'd rather see you, Donovan.
Do you need another?
Holy
Do you need another?
shit.
Oh well, I'm flattered. Do you need another coconut water? Or are you good?
How many dicks you got in that pants? In that pants. Let me start over. Donovan, where's your goddamn boss? I gotta talk
Right
to
this
her.
way.
Thank you.
Karen, this is Eric Andre. He's here to see you.
Hi, Eric.
Hi,
Donovan,
Karen.
stop. Hi, I'm
Ms.
Karen
Sarducci.
Sarducci. It's so nice to meet you.
Sorry, I'm from Transylvania. That's custom.
That's really funny. I have to tell you, I'm such a huge fan of yours. I think what you're doing is not only revolutionary but so relevant.
Thank you.
And you're a very brilliant comedian. You are clearly a really brilliant writer and very, very inventive.
Stop.
I was just on vacation in Budapest with my kids,
Yeah.
Milo and Ventimiglia. And they just love you so much. I was there with my husband, Stu, as well. But Milo and Ventimiglia, they love you, and they really have their finger on the pulse of Hollywood. So I had an idea. I want you to star and write in our next franchise. We have the rights
Gushers, we have the rights to Capri Sun.
Okay, Donovan, can you please tell Eric to wait?
Would you mind waiting? She's
I'm
going to tell
sorry.
you what we have the rights to.
Sorry, Donovan. Holy shit,
That's
I want to
okay.
suck your
Donovan's
assistant off.
so rude. I know, he's super rude.
What a hunk.
Okay, so we have the rights to a few products, and I would love to sort of just get your take on them for a film.
Yeah, I feel you, girl.
Okay. The first one is the Soup Plantation.
I think that's great.
Do you have any initial thoughts
The
of
Soup Plantation movie?
Yeah.
Gosh, gotta get Jeff Goldblum. That's all I got.
No plot ideas?
It's a love story with a lot of CGI, and it's about
Okay, let me help you out a little bit,
soup.
Eric, because soup tends to be the food of people who have experienced extreme poverty. Well, not failure. Let's not put it that way. But so when we're talking about the idea of soup, how do you make...
So the soup, is it like the soup Nazi from Seinfeld?
No. This soup is about hope.
Okay. Let's say the soup. It's kind of like the Tom Cruise cocktail movie, and the guy's flipping the soup all over. But here's the problem: Bill Cosby's guest bartending tonight, so everybody's got to get the cause out, or we're all in trouble.
I like
so
this.
you get Cos out of there. You get Tom Cruise in there. He's flipping the plates around. He's popping them off his
He costs
boner.
a lot.
Costs a lot, but he's worth it. And I think the Soup Plantation franchise, it's a goddamn soup gold mine nowadays. They're just living on brandy wheels with biscuit, caviar, fucking dreams in their DuckTales mansion with the fucking pool of coins that Scrooge McDuck swims in every night. So we take all that sweet, sweet Soup Plantation money. We give it to Jeff Goldblum, and it is the first movie where we don't use cameras. It is all audio. It is a black screen for 6.5 hours, and you hear Goldblum dish it out.
Okay. All right. Donovan, are you taking notes?
I love this idea.
This
I'm
sounds.
taking notes.
This
I
actually
think it's a
sounds
great
pretty
idea.
inexpensive.
My publicist is under the table right now, just on all fours, throwing up. Karen Scarducci. Sarducci.
Donovan, who the fuck is this?
I'm
No. Hear me out. You want me to slurp?
We'd like you to slurp, yes.
Maybe something.
Damn, little mama, you got a husband?
All right. We're gonna think about it.
You have
going on
there's
with
a
you?
couple other movies that Karen wanted to discuss with you, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Axe body spray.
Oh, I thought you were going to
the
go, Axe
movie.
my husband. Axe the body spray, the movie.
Yeah,
you got to
we-
get the situation from the Jersey Shore. You got to get
Okay,
Dan Aykroyd.
but let's pretend that you're the lead. We need a plot. I know it's hard to just
It's
sort of
like,
brainstorm these things.
It's like Life
Maybe
of Pi. It's like the hidden camera version of Life of Pi. You get me in a boat, you get the goddamn tiger, you set up a bunch of GoPros, and we go nuts.
I like the idea that the only form of personal hygiene is Axe body spray.
Oh, right. Axe body spray. And it's called Axe Body Spray, the movie. No, it's
Here
called
to
Tyler
impress
Perry's
no one.
Tyler Perry's Axe Body Spray, the movie 2 in 3D at the IMAX.
But then at the same time,
Do you know I saw Precious in 3D at the IMAX on mushrooms?
on mushrooms? You've broken Karen Sarducci's character. Really?
Yeah,
on
so-
mushrooms?
Sarducci take a backseat because I was tripping balls.
Okay. No. Why? First of all, you're fucking with me.
No.
Precious was in 3D.
I saw Precious in 3D at the IMAX on mushrooms. And they had those,
This
those
sounds
shaky
like
seats at Universal
the
Studios?
worst night of my life.
The shaking seats.
Yeah, the Universal
one-
Studios,
they had
the
Fast
rumble
and Furious,
seats. They're called
rumble seats. Right,
yeah.
right.
Where did they rumble in that movie?
Whenever Monique would enter. Isn't that fucked?
Yes. That sounds horrible.
It was so intense.
But I mean, I love that movie. But
Why do you sound like Ernest?
but
Ernest
why-
goes to camp. You know what I mean, Vern?
why would you ever see anything like that in 3D?
It wasn't in 3D.
It was in 4D. It was
Oh,
like
you're
San
fucking with me.
Andreas. What do you have two phones?
It's such a long, boring story. You don't want to hear it.
Our viewers, can you tell our listeners your personal cell phone number, just in case they have a question after the show? They can give you a little buzz.
Whose phone number did you put up on your show?
Seth Rogen's.
That was his real phone number, right?
Call it. Absolutely.
It really was, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Give him a buzz. Give him a little ring-a-ding, ding-dong.
Can we?
Sorry, I got bit by Bootsy Collins last night.
Will you do this? Like, will you do that for like the next 30 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna love this. This is our listenership is gonna just go through the roof.
Go through the roof.
Go through the roof. Go through the roof. Go.
This is the most unlistenable. Am I your worst guest
No,
ever?
you're
I'm your worst guest.
incredible.
You're not going to use
actually
any of
have
this.
never heard
I
these
can't-
guys
yeah.
laugh
You're
so
not
much.
going to use a
No, we're gonna
single
use-
frame
This guy,
of
Mike,
whatever.
Mike never laughs.
Get your hands
No,
off
you
me.
got-
That
you
is
got
sexual
Mike to break.
harassment, and I will
Sorry.
take you all the way to the Supreme Court.
I'm sorry. Please don't. I have prosopagnosia.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Shit, I'm a Sagittarius.
What? When's your birthday?
April 4th. April 4th, 1983.
That makes you not a Sagittarius.
April 4th? Oh, what's up? Trey. The birthday no one gives a shit
What?
about.
Do you find that people in LA
Do you-
are?
Do you get along with the
get-
Waynes, or is there a lot of animosity?
No, I love them.
I'm talking Kim. I'm talking like more like peripheral Waynes. I'm talking their parents.
I love them. They
Can you imagine giving birth to 10 comedians? It's fucking nuts. It's like her vagina is the Laugh Factory. Every kid she gave birth to is a comedian?
I gotta say, we do Kegel breaks on set, like on Mom. I'll be like, Kegel break, everybody. And we'll sit there in silence because you can't talk when you're doing a Kegel. And yeah, I cannot look at. I love it that this is like the most interested you've been all night.
I'm
He's
fascinated.
fascinated.
Could you imagine?
Everyone,
You
dear
only
listeners,
give birth
he's
to
now looking at
comedians.
me with wide
The
eyes.
Waynes.
This is the first time he like gave you like full attention. He's like, we really wanted to hear more about this.
Kegel.
And did Keenan Ivory Waynes? Did all their moms? Is it all the same mom and dad? This woman gave birth to 10 comedians. Did you meet their parents?
Very briefly.
Really?
Yeah, very, very, very briefly. Only at like a premiere in New York, and I was like,
oh, they're just exhausted. Oh God.
I was so into myself, like in my the night of my first premiere, that I have no idea what anybody else. I
Were you
couldn't.
nervous?
Oh, terrified.
Really?
But thrilled.
Do you have anxiety? What'd you say?
Oh yeah.
Do you get nervous when you perform?
Why are we turning this around onto me? Do you get nervous when you perform?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, but you're about to spin it right back around. I see like the wink in your eyes. All right, yeah, I know.
Just having a combo. Just having a combo.
You say one thing and then you're gonna spin it right back to me.
Just having a
Come
combo.
on, I don't think
All
so.
I want complete transparency. I want you to feel safe. This is a
Safe in my own home.
I want you to feel safe in your own home. This is bad, though. You shouldn't have actors and comedians coming into your house.
Why?
That's not safe.
Why? They might kill me?
They're emotionally disturbed. Why do you think we're watching them?
Well, actually, I wouldn't.
But you've worked with actors. Most of them are beep boop.
Yeah. But also, I can't help but love them.
I know, but most of them are disturbed.
Totally. But
I mean, that's
can't
why they're
you
good.
help? But don't you love them as well? Like, kind of. No.
I mean, some of them are brats.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of them
Are you dating an actress right now?
So you're from Seattle or
Hey, Boca Raton.
Boca Raton, Florida? Represent 561.
LA.
LA.
Do you like LA?
I do, but I told my friends the other night, I was like, I'm going to move back to New York City.
Why?
I'm moving back to New York City. I do believe I've had enough. You like Bob Dylan? Then you know what the fuck I'm talking about, G. My sister lives in D.C. My parents live in Florida. I'd be closer to my family. And I just feel like an East Coaster. It feels like lonely here.
Yeah.
I'm like isolated.
Yes. Because everything's
It's easier here in a weird way and less distracting.
like, what do you mean easier?
Because the weather's consistent and it's kind of like suburban.
Time blends into itself.
Yeah. Time blends into itself. That's not that you went like a weird Edgar
You
Allan
once
Poe
again
route.
looked at me once again with like some kind of respect that you didn't have before.
But you like LA? Do you miss Washington State?
Yes,
Do you got a little place up there?
Yep, we do.
Oh, nice.
But I don't.
On the islands?
On the islands.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful up there.
Well, come visit.
Sure.
But I don't know what place is home anymore because I've lived here since 1999, and it's given me so many gifts, like the best friends that I have now, and also like, but a lot, there's clearly a lot of flaws. It's a town that's easy to just throw you out. You got to continue to sort of hustle around, and there's no finish line. But
you're loading a revolver. As you say.
But.
Drinking a bottle of Old Crow.
But I don't know what home is quite as much anymore as I used to. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like I can't do things that fulfill me.
Is this whole thing about you, or are you going to ask me a single goddamn question?
I asked you already, and you diverted. The only thing you give me, you're dating like a little gal. You sort of like things up. You like things up the ass, and you're from Boca Raton.
No, but I know what you mean. I think that it's disorienting. You feel disoriented. You're like, "Where's my home?"
Well, I just don't know what it is. For a long time, I felt like LA was my home, but now with a kid and stuff, I don't know if it is. But at the same time, I want to be able to do things like this podcast and my show. And
where's the from?
He's from also Washington State.
Really?
I got a little thrown because you said the word boo.
Where's your boo thing from?
I'm gonna later on.
Humming.
Yeah, we're gonna rewatch a little Game of Thrones, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, boo thing, let's get freaky while we watch a little Sansa."
Who was your celebrity crush growing up? Scott Baio?
No. Who was yours?
Steve Urkel.
No, come on. Who was it? Paula Abdul.
I swear to God. My first 5-year-old boner was to Paula fucking Abdul.
I love it that
and then
you
I would
were
jack off to En Vogue videos.
Oh my God, at like 6?
At like 10, I would jack off to
Did your mom
Jenny
ever catch
McCarthy
you?
on Singled Out, Baywatch, and En Vogue videos. They're like,
I think those are hot. What about Janet Jackson on the thing? No?
Janet Jackson with the boob cover with like the hands on her boobs.
Well, that was you.
That was me.
You did that.
She would go to jail if that was me.
But you did that as your.
Oh, I did that as my Tinder profile.
Which was amazing.
Thanks.
So wait, okay, so it was Paula.
Big time. She was so hot. Straight up now, tell me. I'd be like glued to the screen, 5 years old, and I would get like a little 5-year-old boner, and I'd be like, "Mom, why is my pee-pee big?" And she'd be like, that means you're tired. Go to bed." And I was like, I don't feel tired. I feel quite the opposite. I feel great. I guess Paula Abdul makes me tired.
Oh boy.
That was your way of getting rid of me and my boner.
And then who'd it become like when you were 16, 17?
I don't know. Kathy Ireland and Necessary Roughness.
40 yards.
40 yards?
She kicked the field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yards.
Oh, I just looked at the poster.
Oh, okay.
And sprayed my DNA all over my room. Lauren Hill, I also jacked off to a lot.
Fugees,
yeah. All three
Well,
Fugees.
she was really hot, but that's a very strong presence to jerk off to. I mean, she might not be like the most generous of lovers. I mean, she's a very strong, powerful
16,
woman,
I
but
don't know. I would jack off to really anything. I jacked off to like my science teacher.
do you feel bad for the janitors in high school that had to clean boys' bathrooms?
No, I
there
felt
must have
bad
been
for my mom and my grandma.
who had to clean your
They cleaned my
socks.
sheets. It was like you pull the.
Did you do the
sheet,
sock thing?
It was like Velcro.
And they didn't make you do it? Because I'm going to make my son clean his own sheets.
Oh, you do not want to go in there once he turns 10. Just
It is-
have a fucking hazmat suit in there. Leather gloves.
Gross.
It's gross.
Ugh.
It's gross. From my first pube. I remember my first pube came out, and I was like, "Fuck! I really
You're a
can't
man
stop
now."
playing with my penis." And I watched History of the World with Mel Brooks because there's a lot of cleavage in it.
What about like
rub my dick
Porky's and
against
stuff
the
like that?
front.
Or are you
No,
too young for?
Porky's, I'm like off the Porky's cusp. Porky's did not age well. I'm like, oh, these guys are like rapists, like pederasts. They're like, hey, the wacky rape pederast fucking sociopaths are at it again in Porky's. It's like, ay. Committing crimes against humanity by poking holes in the women's locker room. You're like, huh.
It's true.
What about in Revenge of the Nerds when the guy puts on the Darth Vader mask and fucks the cheerleader?
That was rape.
That's rape.
That's rape.
And then she was like, oh my God, I thought you were my boyfriend, but you tricked me. You're a nerd. And I guess now I'm in love with you. I'm like, nope.
Been there, done that.
Used to play it safe. Was afraid to fly. All he needs was a fork. It's like a death row party, and all you need is a spoon. It's a spoon, man. I am Big Pentameter. I went to summer stock, and I went to the med school. I went to home, and I am the autofill feature on my iPhone. And you know what I said to the police officer, Brugatad, and I hate him like a lumbre, Priya Guffin.
Okay, come on. If you did it a little bit slower, I could do it. Okay. I could do it a little bit better if you did it a little bit slower.
All I have to say is Quero mucho, Scarabayo. Yo quieres que seas mi pequeña chocolate.
Oh, come on. You're making it a little bit harder for me than it needs to be. I could do it better.
Okay. I am just gonna tell
you. You have to go back.
I'm just gonna tell you one little sassy little tiny secret about lovers loving the lip locking, lipstick fucking.
That was amazing. That was great. Loved it.
We
nice
practiced
job.
that.
You guys killed it. Nice job, guys. We're gonna flip it right now.
So you have to do my words.
He's not even.
Who have you interviewed on the show?
No. This is my control. No.
Just tell me.
You know what? She wants to answer too. Look at you. You're such a charming interviewer that she wants to answer. I know she wants to. She wants to answer right now.
Are
Let's see
you
if you can
worried
break
that
her.
you can't succeed?
In general?
You are. Right?
We all are. Who did you interview?
What do you mean? Who have I
Who
interviewed?
has been on the show? I'm not episode 1.
President Obama? Like
No.
fucking Mike?
Just everyone at this table.
Fucking
We're not recording this, are we? We haven't been recording this whole time. I'm starting to
it
see
is
what's
true
going on
that
here.
you might get killed tonight.
Do you know what we do during the second part of our show?
I know.
We call
We
strangers.
call strangers and we give them relationship advice.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Let's
So
do it.
but we're going to take a quick little break after we give you your treat.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a
Is that
treat.
okay?
Take a 5-minute
Do
break.
you mind?
I'm kinda
Eh,
hungry.
Are you pressed for time?
No, I'm allergic.
Are you sure?
I'm allergic to nuts.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cassie should be here any second with his gift.
Oh.
Guess what? It's a small ice cream sandwich topped with ranch dressing.
Oh. Thank you so much. You know what? That looks so good. I'm just going to leave it there and just...
You're not gonna take a bite?
I will. Eventually.
When?
When?
Come
Probably
on.
a while.
You're kind of hungry though, right?
Yeah.
Eric, just
I am.
take a bite, dude. Come on.
I will, just later. When you guys are asleep. Tomorrow.
You sure? Looks pretty good.
No, yeah, it looks so good that I have to leave it there and...
Wait, Cassie.
Wait, We missed it.
Dear
We missed it.
listeners,
We
he
missed
did
it. We missed it.
He
Cal.
did it. He did it.
All right,
really
so
did it.
Describe what he just did. Since we missed it
Dear
on camera.
listeners, Cassie just served Eric a ice cream sandwich topped with ranch dressing.
I should have washed my hands.
And he actually took a big old bite in a brave fashion. Very, very proud. And we didn't even provide you with any napkins.
How is it? by
Mira,
the
can
way?
you lick the fucking ranch off? Cuando miro tus ojos, veo el universo. Veo la fantasía. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Okay, now this is getting hard.
The door. Hey, do you have a napkin? 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 Toy boat, 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 toy boat. Don't you dare kick that light. Hurry up.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw up.
This.
That was fucking gross.
Do you want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
I want to take a 25-minute break.
All right, we'll be right back, and we're gonna
Start tomorrow. Part 2 starts tomorrow.
call some of our listeners.
You guys got to bite into it.
No
Come
way.
on.
All right, well, no, we'll
Is
do
this
it.
what you want out of me?
Thanks, man.
She's unqualified.